Ain't that something crazy? I wasn't, this is a breaking video. It's the most depressing news of the day for me. I wanted to see Boogie come back and really, he was in the best shape, obviously, well this season. DeMarcus Boogie Cousins. Well, that's what I'm saying. And when you're that size, it is very difficult for you to come back and play basketball as much as he was doing. He was really pushing it. He just came back from Bahamas, where they were over there playing basketball, and playing in scrimmage games, and then he was back in the States. And I just think he was pushing it a little too much, man. It's heartbreaking. It is really, really heartbreaking right now to it's very tragic situation, man. It's a very tragic situation. Boogie Cousins he tore his Achilles with the Pelicans. Then he tore his quad muscle. He tore his quadricep muscle when he was with the Warriors. He was trying to work himself back. Achilles is so hard to work back from. Especially when you're an explosive player at that size. It's very almost impossible. Guys his size don't normally come back and have a career. So him to work himself back, the rest of your body is not the same anymore. And that's what I don't think y'all realize, is that people's bodies are just not the same. When they had those type of injuries, that was a very, very serious injury he had. So when that happened, people weren't really ready for it. And you think about all the training. Kobe did it. Kobe was in the latter parts of his career when that happened, when he pushed himself kept pushing. And that you might need to sit down somewhere. See, if this is on a basketball court regularly, if you was on the basketball court regularly, if you hurt your Achilles or something, you normally would sit down somewhere and wouldn't play for a while. And the NBA, when they hurt their Achilles, they put some ice on it, then they go back out and play again. They'll ice it down so they don't feel sore that much, or just a little soreness ain't gonna keep you off the court. So you keep playing. And eventually, that soreness then ends up into a tear. Yeah, he tore it. What happened is he came in there, they played a scrimmage game in Las Vegas. I think he went up, him and another person collided knees or something. And when he went up, he collided knees with somebody, and that was it. It was done. So Boogie's done for the season. I mean, he's not going to be able to come back from an ACL and be ready for the playoffs. He's done for the season. But now you got to start thinking more than just the season. Now you're thinking this is his career. Because the NBA is not going to give him a large contract. Who would? You know, he had a 1-year deal for $2.5 million. He played last year for $5 million for 1 year. And now this is a guy who was ready to get a $160-some million contract. He was on the table to get that. He was about 2 games away from getting that contract before he tore his Achilles. And Boogie is like, he got a bad reputation early on for being a guy cursing at the refs with the Kings. Like he was just a hothead, and he's not. He's like one of the nicest human beings you ever want to meet. You know, it's sad, man. I mean, it's really sad because he works extremely hard, man. Like really, Boogie put in so much work. You know, it's just like, you see it, it's so depressing to you. It's like deflating. It's like really deflating when you see it. So, like I said, this video here just popped up. I wasn't even supposed to make this video. I wish I wouldn't. This is one of those breaking videos. I got a video out right now that I just basically ignored just for this. You know, so I'm just emotionally hurt, man. Disappointed. Not thinking about no games, you know, because no Lakers and all that stuff. I didn't care about that. I wanted Boogie to come back and do good, you know, and salvage his career, man. This is about his life. You know, it's like every time you get up, you starting back over from the start. That stuff is hard, man. It's really hard to navigate from. So I wish him the best in it. I really do. It's really difficult, and if anybody deserves it, it's him. Yeah, I wish him nothing but the best, man. It's tough. It's real tough. Kid you not, man. It's a really tough situation. I just really think he was probably pushing too hard. You know, he got in tremendous shape early. Like he went right to work. Like soon as the season was over, he went right to work. And he gave it his all, man. So he gave it his all. And that's really all you could do as a player, is give everything you had, man. He played in the finals. You can't blame Boogie for anything, because from the injuries he had to tear a quad in the playoffs and come back in the playoffs, tearing your quad muscle, that's tough. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. I'll get it for her. Hi, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey.
Good luck, okay?
Oh, thank you. So, definitely, can't you smell that good food? Smells real good, don't it? Yeah, I need to eat after this. Definitely need to. But yeah, definitely let me know what's going on, man. Later, we'll holler. But right now, he's going to a LA doctor, so he's in the hospital. So I just wish him the best, man. It's Carcino, I'm out.